The slowest may win the race. The hare and the tortoise, according to Aesop, ran a race because the hare boasted about his speed, but the tortoise won because of his steady plodding. But the theme of the animal race in which the slower wins has been presented among all manner of people to illustrate a variety of supposed truths. In a Sinhalese tale it is a lion and a tortoise, and the latter arranges with his brother to appear at the opposite side of a river, bearing a flower in token of identity. Far from there being a virtue in plodding, the slower creature here uses only his wits. In Madagascar, a chameleon actually makes a wild hog carry him in its mane. Every time the unwitting hog stopped, the chameleon leapt upon the grass a little way ahead and seemed to be in front. The story has even travelled as far as Fiji, where a crane and a crab are in competition. This time the crane stops every now and then at a crab hole and hears the buzzing which he takes for that of his challenger. The message is that anything may be accomplished by trusting to the cooperation of relatives. Here is the Siamese presentation, collected in Thailand by Adolf Bastian. The Garuda, magical bird of Vishnu, was hungry as, one day, he flew over a lake and saw a tortoise in it. The tortoise diverted his interest by suggesting that, before being eaten up, they should run a race to see who was the faster. The magnificent bird agreed and rose high into the air, ready to fly. While he was doing that, the tortoise collected all his friends and relatives, all the living tortoises, and placed them in rows of 100, of 1,000, of 10,000, of 100,000, of 1,000,000, and of 10,000,000, so that they covered every inch of the ground. When he was ready, the tortoise called out, "I am ready to start. Your Highness may go through the air, while I shall move by water, and we shall see who is the winner. The wager is that if I lose, you will be able to eat me up." Now the Garuda flew with all his might, and then stopped and called to the tortoise. And whichever direction he flew, a tortoise always answered him from somewhere ahead. He even flew as far as the great mountain, the Himaphan. At last he had to tell the tortoise that he had been outraced, and he returned, baffled, to his home, the Rathal tree, to rest.